I've been thinking a lot about what really makes people effective. I mean,
Yeah,
is it luck, talent, or something else?
that's a big question.
It
What have
really
you
is.
come up with?
Well, it's fascinating, really. It's about habits,
Oh,
specifically
interesting.
7 that highly effective people share.
7 habits, huh? Can you
Exactly.
break those down for me?
Absolutely. The first one is be proactive. It's about taking responsibility for your
Right.
life, not blaming circumstances or conditions for your behavior.
So it's like not being a victim of your environment?
Exactly. Exactly. It's about realizing that between stimulus and response, there's a space.
Mm,
And in that space, we have the freedom to choose our response.
I like that. But sometimes it's hard to not react?
I agree. Totally agree. It's not easy, but being proactive is about exercising our human endowments: self awareness, imagination, conscience, and independent will.
Got it.
It's what sets us apart from animals.
So what's the second habit?
Good question. The second habit is begin with the end in mind. It's about envisioning what you want in the future so you can work and plan towards it.
Okay,
It's like creating a blueprint before building a house.
makes sense. If you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And it's not just about setting goals, but also about understanding your core values and
Right.
principles, because those will guide your decisions.
But isn't that a bit idealistic? Life is unpredictable.
That's true. True, life throws curveballs, but having a clear vision helps you navigate through uncertainties. It
Yeah,
keeps you grounded.
I see. So what's the third habit?
Let me tell you, the third habit is put first things first. It's about prioritizing, managing your time around what's important. It's
Right.
the practical fulfillment of the first two habits.
So it's like not getting caught up in the urgent but unimportant tasks?
Exactly. Exactly. It's focusing on quadrant 2 activities, things that are important but not urgent, like
Hmm,
building relationships, planning, personal growth.
that's challenging though. Urgent things demand our attention.
They do. They do. But we can choose to focus on what's important. It's about discipline and integrity to our values. It's
Okay,
saying no to the good so we can say yes to the best.
I like that. What's next?
Well, the fourth habit is think win-win. It's a mindset of mutual benefit in interactions, not
Right.
thinking in terms of competition, but cooperation.
But isn't competition healthy sometimes?
Good point. It can be, but in relationships and organizations, cooperation leads to better
Yeah,
outcomes. Win-win or no deal is a better approach.
interesting. So the fifth habit?
Yes, seek first to understand, then to be understood. It's about empathetic listening,
Okay,
really trying to understand the other person's perspective before sharing your own.
I guess we often do the opposite. We're eager to be heard.
Exactly, exactly. But by truly understanding others, we build trust and open the door to mutual understanding.
Right.
It's a key to effective communication.
That makes sense. What's the sixth habit?
Let's see. The sixth habit is Synergize. It's about creative cooperation, producing solutions that are greater than the sum of their parts.
Got it.
It's embracing differences to find new possibilities.
So it's like teamwork on steroids?
Exactly. Exactly. It's not just compromise, but creating third alternatives.
Right.
New solutions we wouldn't have thought of individually.
That's powerful. And the final habit?
Here it is. The seventh habit is sharpen the saw. It's about self-renewal in 4 areas: physical, social, emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's the habit that makes all the
Okay.
others possible.
So taking care of yourself to be effective in other areas?
Exactly. Exactly. It's like you can't pour from an empty cup. We need to
Hmm.
invest in ourselves.
That all sounds great, but it's a lot to implement.
It is. It is. But it's a process, not a quick
Right.
fix. It's about personal growth and continual improvement.
I can see how these habits can make a difference. Thanks for breaking them down.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's all about making those paradigm shifts and aligning with principles.
Yeah,
That's where true effectiveness lies.
definitely something to think about. Maybe it's time to start applying these habits.
Absolutely. That's the spirit. Let's begin with the end in mind and start being proactive.
Absolutely.
Together, we can make significant changes.
Well, Here's to becoming highly effective people.
Cheers. Cheers to that.